United States Championship.
You think about the great...
With how many times Bobby Roode spun around during his entrance, it's amazing that he hasn't lost his balance or got very dizzy by now.
Every SmackDown Championship will be defended.
Like they usually are at almost every pay-per-view prior to this, once again making this pay-per-view extravaganza completely pointless. I'm going to be completely honest here, Dolph Ziggler's placement into this United States Championship match was random and out of the blue. Prior to the announcement 4 weeks ago, when did Dolph ever go after Baron Corbin at the US title? Exactly, never did. Previously on WWE.
And a back Corbin into a corner.
This has to be the 50th time I've seen this happen in 2017.
Dolph Ziggler, said he was just an entrance.
Well, ever since entering the main roster, Bobby Roode still has been nothing but an entrance, so Dolph wasn't wrong once again in referring to him as an entrance.
Now Corbin looking to take his time here.
Taking your time on one opponent in a triple threat match while another opponent sits back and relaxes on the outside? No, that's a very bad strategy. Walking! Lots and lots of walking!
List of accolades longer than Byron's letter to Santa.
Byron Saxton writing letters to Santa. Why is that a sin, aside from that ridiculous idea of adults writing letters to Santa Claus? Because it's probably true.
Move here.
Wasn't the intended target, but I don't think Corbin would take it back.
If any wrestler ever apologized for accidentally hitting the wrong target with a clothesline, they shouldn't even be in the ring. So of course Baron wouldn't take it back, Corey.
Cover, Corbin, cover!
Quit your cheerleading, Corey. See that additional camera over there to the right? Sure, WWE's trying to test out more virtual reality stuff, but that stuff could easily get knocked down and destroyed. That, or the wrestlers could trip over them. Hell, one day a wrestler could suffer a career-ending injury all just because he tripped on a camera.
No! Oh!
Let me ask this, how would a backbreaker on the floor be any more devastating than in the ring, especially considering Baron's opponents would still end up landing on his knee and not the floor?
Here it is!
Oh! Ziggler is United!
I'm honestly surprised that Bobby didn't break up that pinfall, especially since he didn't even get hit with the End of Days at all. Also, upon watching the following edition of SmackDown, this title victory is just as random and forgettable as Dolph's involvement in this match.
This looks a little too big?
How does that shirt look too big for you in any way? You're stretching it out, and when you're doing that, it looks about as big as your size.
I'm trying to do what's best for SmackDown Live.
In other words, best for business, which means, in other words, Daniel Bryan loves being the authority despite constantly poking fun at the former authority.
Nope, we're both going to be inside the ring.
Why?
Dolph Ziggler didn't belong in that match. He didn't earn it.
Baron Corbin would be great at Cinema Sins 2 expansion.
Byron, when's your birthday?
August 20th.
Cancel.
Canceling birthdays is impossible unless you kill... Oh, I see what Corey's planning to do to Byron. Exposed!
On the 12th day of Rusev,
The 12 Days of Rusev song.
13th day of my pup.
If Chad Gable and Shelton Benjamin never interrupted Aiden English, what number do you predict he would have gotten to before he stopped singing? Because I think it'd be a painful lot. Introducing Chad and Shelton.
Pancakes! This is this.
Most of those pancakes are never eaten. At least treat your pancakes with care, Biggie.
11 days! Locked down! 10 days!
Can we just get to the match already? Entrances for this tag team title match has been going on for the past 6 minutes.
Disgusting pancakes.
Corey Graves hates pancakes.
A rare situation. You never see a match.
With all 8 wrestlers fighting in the ring at one time, how the hell can the referee tell who's legal, especially since it's a fatal 4-way tag team match? In my opinion, this match needed 2 referees more than the tag team match coming later tonight. Also, since there are no disqualifications in a fatal 4-way match, why is there even such a thing as legal wrestlers, since they can't get disqualified for simply hanging out in the ring and not being on the apron?
Experience of Shelton Benjamin, who
Jimmy, never mind. Uso reacted before Shelton Benjamin could connect with a punch.
It looked like Benjamin took a shot at Jay.
What idiot yells at one of their opponents and alerts them about an oncoming pinfall? Does Aiden not want to win this match or something? Does Chad Gable secretly have an alliance with Aiden English? Because he had told Aiden to watch out from being kicked. I'm starting to get suspicious here.
Double cover! Double cover here!
When there's a double pinfall, doesn't the referee normally count with both his hands since 2 pairs of shoulders were down on the mat?
so much for the truce.
So much for the truce. Corey, just because the Usos and the New Day made a truce from competing against each other in one-on-one tag team matches does not mean that they'd help each other